All right, and we are back with ESQ-Astro once again, ladies and gentlemen. And this is ESQ-Astro Sauce. So for the Astro Sauce today, we're going to do the daily collective read, and that consists of the Egyptian Tarot. We do a classic Egyptian Tarot spread here with ESQ-Astro Sauce, and that is a pyramid buildup, given that last card at the top, the overall energy of the reading. We will clarify with the bottom of the deck to show what is coming, and we'll also clarify and classify the reading with the gods of Egypt, just so that we stay in theme and get a oracle message of what the overall reading could actually be saying as well, and what we can't see at the bottom of that deck to go ahead and conclude the reading. So all shuffles are done live on camera. I'm going to get into that. I do call in the Most High, my spirit guides, and the Orisha and my ancestors to guide the reading. Right now, we are in a heavy spiritual season. We are activating that fire horse here in Leo season. And that first eclipse of two in the month of August will start on August 12th, right after the Lion's Gate, with that solar eclipse in Aquarius. Okay. So that'll be, no, I'm sorry, the solar eclipse in Leo. Sorry. But yeah, that's going to be the new moon in Leo. Okay. And that moon will pass in front of the sun instead of behind it like it usually does in a new moon. Okay. So that means the sun just conjuncts the moon with that chance of the eclipse. I'm not sure if we'll be able to see it from the Americas. But when we have that second eclipse at the end of the month, the lunar eclipse, you'll be able to see that one more at night. And I believe that one's going to be on August the 27th. Don't quote me on that because, yeah, it should be around the 26th, 27th, if I'm not mistaken. With mind, body, and spirit, we draw out the first card, which is the Hermit card in the reverse. Okay. Second card is the Tower in reverse. Justice in reverse. The Moon in reverse. Okay. The Lovers in reverse. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. The Emperor in reverse. The World reversed. Wow. The Hierophant reversed. And top of the deck, Death in the upright. So the only upright card comes out at the top of the reading, which is very interesting to me. I don't remember putting all the cards in the upright, so for it to come out like this, again, I don't do any pre-shuffles, and you guys just saw me shuffle the cards. This is what the reading is. Bottom of the deck is the Magician reverse, which again has been coming out. So yeah, there's a big transformation here, I would say, a big turnaround. Um, and again, it could involve things that you don't see coming, based upon even the Magician clarifying the reading in the reverse. It's the next card under the Magician, yeah, and the Fool in reverse under the Magician. Yeah, so there's definitely a new journey and a big change coming. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse is at the heart of your reading, so this could have something to do with a big financial change coming into play. Okay, and it might not even be for you. It may even be in a relationship with the Tower in reverse plus the Lovers in reverse, and it could be based upon a choice that you may have to reverse when it comes to a judgment you may have made, based upon just being in a particular energy. Um, it may be, again, you coming in the position of the Emperor in reverse as well as the Hierophant in reverse to clarify the Emperor. It just may be something that's turning around, uh, or something that you may be stuck in when it comes to a judgment, being in that higher position. Okay. But again, there's still some things in the dark I do see here with that Moon card coming out in reverse. especially coming out right after the Justice card in reverse. So with a dominant reversal reading, I'm just going to say there's a lot that's going to be changing around. This week that has just passed us is the week of that turnaround that we should have seen coming into Leo season. And next week may be that walk through the fire of death and rebirth to really get things going, which again may turn your magic around if things have been seen being in a place to where it seems like you just can't get things going. Or again, that magician in reverse could be you retreating, falling back, and maybe some of these things are what you're taking into consideration and building up and learning some new things. Again, the moon, the tower reverse, the lovers reverse, plus the magician reverse. There could be some manipulation going on in this situation as well. So just be prepared for death to come about when it comes to it, because it's not going to last much longer with the wheels reversing, plus change definitely present and evident with the world in reverse, and then the fool in reverse right under the magician at the bottom of the deck, which is what you can't see coming. So clarifying with the gods of Egypt, we're going to do a quick shuffle and see what they say. But the clarification is always to just let us know overall what the energy should be for the reading. I'm going to do a pluck and pull today just because it just gave me, I'm looking just for one card, but I'll take two. And then we'll see what the bottom of the deck. The one on the floor fell out upright. And that is Renewal, which is the Hoppy card in the upright. Okay. So yeah, coming out after that death card, I'm definitely going to say that's what it's supposed to be. And then the Ra card in the upright, which is protection. Okay. So yeah, with those two clarifiers from the gods, I would definitely say a place of renewal is where we kind of want to be. Okay. Yeah, a place of renewal is kind of where we want to be with this protection energy, because again, the only way we can kind of keep what we bring in is to protect it in certain ways. And if we aren't practicing certain rituals or practicing certain things to keep the flow going, which again, happy is the for renewal, we have to have that regeneration. Okay, so we have to keep things in a particular flow, and I believe that's what the protection is coming in to say, that there's a death and a rebirth that is going to bring a renewal that is going to increase and enhance the protection. And I can take that personal based upon a conversation I was just having personally. At the bottom of this deck here, we have the Order and Peace card in the upright. Okay. And to me, that's what's coming about with this situation. There's definitely going to be some turnaround. Okay. To again possibly accomplish something that you've been really trying to get off the ground. I just see a big turnaround with everything coming out except the top card in the reverse, and then that top card being the death card. Yeah, something is either being rebirthed or again being brought through the fire to cleanse itself, to be renewed, enhance the protection, which is going to bring order and peace. And at the end of the day, that's what we want. Order is a particular way of doing things, step by step, so that you get to an end result of a process to get what you actually started that process to do. And if you do the steps correctly, then you get the proper result at the end. And this is what they're saying, especially with all these cards in reverse. It's like how I feel in my situation. I've been doing a lot and just I feel like I haven't been getting anything. But again, patience is a virtue, and we got to stay patient if we actually want big things, because you cannot have high expectations and have low patience. So, and this is one of the things that we all, have to deal with in life. Some people are patient than others, but with the convenient society that we currently live in, we can definitely be tested when it comes to our impatience. So just know, again, the order and peace is what you can't see coming at the bottom of the deck. The magic reverse is what you can't see at that bottom of the deck. And again, these are things that are going happen based upon these things that are turning around for you. So next week could be a serious big week for you, since this week was the turnaround. Next week could definitely be the result of what this turnaround is bringing for you, and actually maybe putting you in a different direction than you even suspected that you would be in, based upon opportunities that may be coming that you don't see, that are all about justice, really, and about the rebuild, and about you getting back out there, getting out of hermit mode, and getting more out into your star power and your star mode, and affecting things, affecting the winds of change by being within that wind of change. Okay. So that's the reading for today. I want to go ahead and thank everybody for tuning in. Please comment on the video if you resonate with the reading. If you see something that I'm not seeing, let me know. Let me know how I'm doing. Please share, subscribe, like the video, and let's help me get out into the algorithm so that I can go ahead and do more content for you guys. Numerology video is definitely coming on Monday. We definitely going to be having that for you guys. And then look for tomorrow. I'll do the weekly read so that we get a precursor for the week for those who can't tune in daily. And then I'll continue to do the daily reads as long as my availability is. Fridays I'm in school, so Friday I usually don't do reads just because of that. So, yeah, you guys stay tuned in and tuned up. ESQ Astro checking out. Peace.